today we will learn about the third part of this chapter, chemical reactions and equations. Today we will learn about the other parts of this chapter. We have learned chemical reaction, chemical equation, balanced chemical equation, how to balance the chemical equation, the types of chemical equation, the combination reaction. So first we will learn about decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction is a reaction in which a single reactant is broken down into different products. Means 2 rupee coin is broken down into 1 rupee coin and 1 rupee coin. So the same statement, the same problem can be applied in this decomposition reaction. Okay, there are three types of decomposition reaction. The thermal decomposition reaction. When a decomposition reaction is carried out by heating, it is called the thermal decomposition reaction. Means the heat is involved when a single reactant is broken down into different products. Okay, here given 2FeSO4 when heated gets heated again. Also here also Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. This is iron sulfate, this is ferric oxide, and sulfur dioxide, and this is sulfur trioxide. So this is Ca, and second example, CaCO2 is broken down into CaO plus Ca2 when the heat is involved. So we have understood what is thermal decomposition reaction. Now we will go to the next part on the electrical decomposition reaction. And the electrical decomposition reaction is a reaction when electric current is involved when a reactant is broken into simpler products. Okay, 2NaCl is broken down to electric current. 2Na plus Cl2 means this is the sodium chloride, and this is sodium and chlorine. So this sodium chloride in the presence of electric current or with the electric current is broken down into sodium and chlorine. So this second reaction we have this water in the presence of electric current gives 2 hydrogen plus oxygen. So this is also known as electrolysis reaction. Okay, because electro means electricity lysis means breaking down. So this is the reactions. In the examination they will ask about this also. The photodecomposition reaction. The photodecomposition reaction is a reaction in which the light is involved when one reactant is broken down into different products. 2AgCl in presence of sunlight is converted to silver and chlorine. So 2AgCl is broken down to 2Ag plus Cl2, and this 2Ag and second reaction we take 2AgBr in the presence of sunlight gives 2Ag plus Br2. This reaction was involved in the ancient times for the photography, for the cinemas. This is a common board exam question. Okay, and now the displacement reaction. You have learnt in the lower class also this displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which a more reactive metal is involved and displaces a less reactive metal. Means this is a less reactive metal. The carbon is a less reactive metal, and iron is more reactive metal. So Fe when reacts with CuSO4 displaces when Fe displaces the Cu from its compound, it gives FeSO4 plus Cu. We can take another example. Zinc is more reactive than copper. So Zn plus CuSO4 gives ZnSO4 plus Cu. Cu and Pb plus Cl2 gives PbO2 plus Cu. But how do we know that this element is reactive than this element? We can do with a reactivity series that we will learn in the metals and non-metals chapter. Okay, and a double displacement reaction. The double displacement reaction is the reaction in which there is exchange of ions. This is the only reaction in which the redox reaction is not involved, and neutralization reaction also. The redox reaction we will learn in the coming parts. The reaction, so this reaction, double displacement reaction, so there is exchange of ions. Na2SO4 reacts with BaCl2, gives BaSO4 plus 2NaCl. You have to just memorize this Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 plus BaSO4 plus NaCl. This BaSO4 is precipitate. This is precipitate. This is also known as a precipitation reaction. So reactions in which the exchange of ions between the reactants are called double displacement reaction. The precipitation reaction is a reaction in which the precipitate is formed. So we can take another example: CSO4 plus H2S gives CuS plus H2S4. So this is copper sulfate. This is hydrogen sulfide. Sulfide copper sulfide and hydrogen sulfate. So these are two reactions. The oxidation reaction. If a substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it is called an oxidation. Or loses hydrogen. Means this 2Cu plus O2 gives CuO. 2Cu means there is a gain of oxygen to this copper. So this is so the copper is getting oxidized in this reaction. Means copper is getting oxidized. So this is the oxidation reaction. This Na plus O2 gives Na2O. So this Na is getting oxidized with this O2. So this Na2O. Na2O we can take another. We can take the next part, the reduction part. It is just opposite to the oxidation. If a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, it is called reduction. Reduction 2CuO plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. You can see this means this is copper oxide loses oxygen. So this is a so this copper oxide is reduced, and this hydrogen is getting oxidized. Means hydrogen is added with this oxygen. The hydrogen is getting oxidized from this oxygen part. 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2. So this is this 2H, this O2 is getting reduced, and 2H2 is getting oxidized. So when the reaction in which both are involved, in which one substance getting reduced and one substance getting oxidized, it is called redox reaction. And the Cu plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. So this is is reduced and this is oxidized. Means because CuO oxygen is taken out to form this H2O, and H2 the CuO is getting reduced to make the hydrogen getting oxidized. So you have to learn how we can find what is oxidized, what is getting reduced. Okay, if ZnO plus C, it gives Zn plus CO. So first now you have to tell what is getting oxidized and what is getting reduced. Okay, you have to write in the comment section. MnO2 plus okay, first I will write this reaction so that it is visible to you. See this Zn plus CO. Okay, ZnO plus C gives Zn plus CO. So this is ZnO plus CO. Okay, this is the second reaction. So MnO2 reacts with 4HCl, gives MnCl2 2H2O Cl2. Means this is getting reduced because the oxygen is taken out, and this is getting his 4H2 this is getting oxidized because this is getting adding to it. Oxygen is getting added to it. This is redox reaction. What is endothermic reaction? The last part of this chapter. The reactions in which energy is absorbed is known as endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction, I think this is not a reaction. The endothermic reaction in which Al plus Fe2O3 gives not here. Okay, Okay, this I will take another examples. This CaOH2 HOH twice gives CaO plus H2O. So this heat is involved in it. So this is an endothermic reaction. I will repeat it once again. The calcium hydroxide, when the heat is involved in it, when heat is absorbed, it gets calcium hydroxide plus water. You have I know that you have learned this chapter. You have to balance this chemical equations. You have to learn this balancing the chemical equations, how to find that if this element is oxidized, this element is getting reduced in this reactions. You have to comment in the section, okay? And comment in the comment section that how you liked the video, and what videos you want in the next parts. Okay, we will end the video.